Once I bought you a bouquet of flowers, held onto them so tight that my grip broke the stems. I dried them upside down, just like how you showed me. I remember you like your petals half dead so they're easier to preserve. That summer, we had a picnic in a garden that wasn't ours. You ate from the tree. I saw you naked, but didn't think much of it. We dipped our ankles in a river, rested our heads against the riverbed, bodies covered in dirt, but it all washed out so easy. Your hands were like clockwork. Grabbing the bouquet and some scissors, you cut each blooming moment from its damaged root and gently placed them in glass jars topped with a rubber lid, sealing them shut. Their fragrance brings back memories of sunlight. When I was younger, my mother had tried baptizing me in a river, held her breath as she held my ankles. Kind of reminded me of that time you left me drowning. That night we had a feast in a forest that no one owned. I ate from the tree. I saw you naked and asked God for clothes. So we planted fig trees figuratively in the cracks of the pavements around our old addresses. Said we would come back for these one day. Once they're fully grown. Once we're fully grown. Once I bought you a bouquet of flowers, held onto them so tight that their thorns broke skin and a flood of blood traveled up their stems. It was sticky. It was sweet. Kind of reminded me of that time you left me dripping. That was back when the humidity was so high. We took a shower together and never got dry again. I cut the flowers just like how you told me. I remember you teaching me about rivers, about holding my breath. But now you act like you don't know me. But don't you remember how we ate from the fig trees and got sticky? You know this kind of dirty doesn't wash out so easy. When you left, I hung myself upside down by my ankles, just like how you told me. I remember you liked pretty things half dead. I put my childhood into a jar, handed it to you, said please, preserve me. I know your hands, they're like clockwork on my body. That hour I drank from your river, rested my head against the bed. The fragrance brings back memories of moonlight. Your hands like mine, holding on too tight. Your naked body, me trying to look away, but I'm a glass house shattering as I get topped with a rubber lid. Once I bought you a bouquet of flowers. You took them to a funeral. Or was it a wedding? I never learned the difference. I just know that you're not really preserving anything if it's already half dead. Yesterday, you hurled words against me, and I know that sticks and stones and glass houses shouldn't mix, but you know I've never met a four I didn't like. And you're at least a 6. Once I bought you a bouquet of flowers, tried to make a flower bed to call our own. Hands full of dirt, I held your breath on my tongue. Tight, like a thorn in an Achilles heel. We were just two boys, both half alive. Once I bought you a bouquet of flowers, but you never saw them. I lay them to rest at my old address, in the garden behind the glass house, at the root of the tree you know we shouldn't eat from. I remember you like your boys half dead, so they're easier to deserve. I remember you like yesterday, praying you'd never be mine tomorrow.